Machu Picchu, I was interrupted by the sound of the bathroom door swinging open. Seconds later, I heard Sarah's voice echoing off the tiles. "Gwen, are you hiding in here? You're going to miss Pin the Cock on the Groom." "Shit," I mouthed, quickly stuffing the phone back in my bag and poking my head out from the stool to see Sarah standing in the middle of the bathroom, holding 2 plastic champagne flutes. "Ah, there you are," she said, handing one to me. "Please tell me you've not been sat in there playing on dating apps again." "No, just reading the graffiti," I lied. Sarah looked at me the same way people look at a really cute puppy that's peed on the floor. "I know what this is about," she said, shaking her head and smiling sadly. "I was worried all this might be a bit much for you. It's only been a couple of months since, well, you know. You don't have to stay if you don't want to." "What, miss sticking a cardboard penis on a picture of your naked fiancé? No way! I mean, I'd only be doing the exact same thing at home anyway." "Gwen," Sarah sighed, "you can drop the act with me. It's okay to be upset about Noah. You don't have to. I keep telling you, it's fine. I'm fine, really. Everything is fine," I said. Usually, I found that if I repeated the word fine often enough, I could at least convince myself that everything would be, well, fine. "Okay, well, good, I guess," she said. "Come on then. I need you out there. I'm getting totally mullered at Mr. and Mrs. "I'm not surprised," I said, hopping up onto the bank of sinks so I was at her eye level. Sarah was a good 3 inches taller than me, even without the block heels. "Sarah, are you really sure about all this?" "The hen night," Sarah said. "No, not really, it's awful. But you said flares wouldn't let us in again after you—" No, not the hen. I mean, are you sure about this?" I pointed to her neon pink bride-to-be sash. "The wedding. Richard, oh, for God's sake, not this again." She rolled her eyes. "I know you and Richard aren't exactly BFFs, but you don't know him that well yet, do you?" I interrupted. After some bad experiences with dodgy boyfriends at uni, Sarah had mastered the art of spotting red flags, immediately jettisoning any man who showed even the slightest indication of being a tosspot. That's why I'd been surprised when she fell for Richard so quickly. While there was nothing intrinsically wrong with him, beyond his obvious good looks and trust fund, there was nothing very right with him either. I guess that's what she liked about him. He was completely average. Their romance had snowballed since meeting, in real life, just like our grandparents used to, at a work conference last summer. Shortly afterwards, Richard had surprised her during a hike up some random hill with a ring secreted in one of the many pockets boasted by his favourite cagoule. And now, 6 months later, Sarah was about to move out of our shared flat, leaving me to face the horrors of singledom without her. And that was absolutely fine. I was totally okay with it, and anyone who suggested otherwise didn't know me very well at all. "We may not have been together long, but I do know he's one of the good ones," Sarah said. "And God knows there's not many of those around, so I would love it if you two at least tried to get along." I looked down at my scruffy Converse. As I opened my mouth to say something, a telltale beep rang out from the depths of my bag, cutting me off. Sarah's eyes swiveled towards it like a trained sniper. "I knew it!" she cried as I reached for my phone. "You have been swiping. Can you leave that thing alone for just one evening? This is supposed to be the best night of my life." Isn't that the wedding night?" "No, that's the second best." "The best night," she said slowly, taking my wrist and pulling it gently from my bag, "is dancing till 2 a.m. with your closest friend in Eastbourne's second worst club and getting pissed on champagne." "Hun, this is not champagne," I said, waving my plastic flute at her. "Oh, whatever." Sarah released my wrist. "It's the end of an era, right? Sarah and Gwen, one last night on the town before I move out. That's just as important to me as the big day." "Well, then, you should really straighten your tiara, mate. It's all wonky."